Segment 3. Because I couldn't let that one teacher be right. There's always one person whose voice made itself permanent, not through wisdom, not through love, but through sheer, unshakable doubt. Maybe it was a teacher, maybe it was a coach, a relative, a boss, someone with just enough power to leave a bruise, someone who said something they probably forgot 10 minutes later. But you didn't. You couldn't. You were young, you were impressionable. You were still figuring out where your own bones fit inside you. And they looked you dead in the eye and said something like, "You'll never make it. You're too sensitive. You think life cares about your feelings? Or the worst one, you won't last." You didn't react back then. You nodded, maybe, laughed it off, pretended it didn't sting. But later that night, lying in bed, it replayed like a loop. And every time something in your life went wrong, a failed test, a rejection, a day where the anxiety was louder than your breath, that voice echoed again. They were right. You really don't have what it takes. You didn't want revenge. You weren't out to prove them wrong with billboards and headlines. You just wanted to not let them win, to outlive the version of yourself they imagined, to be the walking contradiction of their low expectations. You weren't in a good place when it happened. That moment you almost gave up. Your room was a mess. Your phone was full of unread messages. Everything inside you felt brittle and burned out. You didn't want to try anymore. Didn't care about being impressive or strong. But then, you thought of them. That one person who wanted the last word. The one who'd say, "I knew it." The one who'd nod like they saw this coming, like they expected the crash. And something rose in your chest. Not hope. Not clarity. Just pure, beautiful spite. Spite has a bad reputation. People call it immature. But in moments like that, it's oxygen. It's defiance in the face of hopelessness. It's a whisper that says, "No, you don't get to be right about me." You sat up. You didn't know why. Your body just moved. You brushed your teeth. Not because it